Hello, my name is Manu Fanatic. You might see my blog posts at redcafe.net, I think it is. I've been there since '99. I started to want to start blogging about Manchester United. But before I start, I'd like to do a shout out to Denise Morgan, who's a singer out of Manchester. She's on the Voice of Ireland, and she's a great person and a great singer. And if you guys live in local in Manchester, when she has events, just look up her name and you should go and listen to her. She's a talented performer and a good old girl. Now, those of you who maybe looked at some of my other videos, you know that I have issues with talking. And I don't script anything. I might write down some things down to remember. So some of the words that have come out may not come out right. And if you want to say something in comments that I can't talk, that's fine. But it's part of what happened to me due to my stroke. But first, I'd like to talk about the way the team's been playing the last, well, pretty much all season. What I've been waiting all along was the ball to go past more quickly, and I was waiting for Herrera to come in to do that, and he did that. And last game, even though we lost, was probably the best we played, other than the defense, which is obviously need to be sorted. It was one of those types that we didn't get the result that we probably deserved, and probably lost or got a lot of points this year when we shouldn't have got points. A lot of people online, the people that I watch, like over at Full-Time's Delviz and other places, think that this is something that's new. Really, at the end of Fergie's reign, we had the same issues, but we had a great character in the team, and we had sometimes teams just screwed up at the end, and we won titles. Now, we did it ourselves a couple times, but I think we're a little bit spoiled when you think about what we had and what we have not replaced. I still go back to losing Beckham. We have never got anybody anywhere close to a crosser of the ball like him. And obviously, look at we lost. We lost probably the best player in the world. It's kind of almost infuriating to watch this team now. We seem to play well after we go down a goal, and at least that's good. We're trying to get back in the game, and I see the runs that the forwards are making, and I'm not seeing anybody passing it to them. But with Herrera, there was some trying at that. I have some opinions on Di Maria. I'm not really sure at this point. He's, I hate to say this, Premiership ready. He seems to get knocked off the ball quite a bit. I'm sure he's just trying too hard, but I'm not really sure he really wants to be here 100%. But we'll see. Obviously he's got the talent, and he should play. And Falcao, I don't really know to say about him. He could have had maybe 10 goals already this year, and other than great saves and him just flubbing it at the wrong time, he would be doing fine. But the problem is he is too close to what we have. Him and Van Persie are two similar type of players, and our VP is not really finishing as well. Which brings me to probably the main point that I want to make is that I'm kind of upset that Wilson played for 21 this week and apparently hurt himself. He should be starting. We need that speed up front. Di Maria does that, but he needs that foil, and one of them could be Wilson. What's what made United so great to have that speed up front at somebody, whether it was Cold or even Chicho when he was in his prime, he could go past people. Right now, people catches up to RVP or Falcao. RVP, everything's right but accept the final product. So, so the rest of the video is going to be talking about the team I'm going to select. A little bit about Champions League and prediction of the game. So, first I'd like to talk a little bit about the Champions League. I think that what we've seen the last couple nights, that the Premiership is a little bit down this year. I already knew that because we're fourth and we're not playing that well, and we're there. City really got played off the park against Barcelona. Now, it's happened to us as well, but City, with their supposedly physical type of play, should have done a little bit better. Didn't. Can't really understand Arsenal playing as bad as it did at home. It seemed that they got their act together and they were going to be a force, and certainly a team that I thought will challenge us for either third or fourth in the Premiership. You know, part of me wants them to be knocked out, but other part of me wants them to stay in, so they have to keep winning, or try to play. Of course, I think it's hurted us because we don't play enough, and I think if we play a little bit more, that our play will be a little bit better. You know, the point total isn't that great. It's not bad. Do we deserve being where we're at? You know, was it 47 points? I'm not sure. You know, I know De Gea has probably saved us at least 10 points this year. But it just goes back to about the Champions League. I just don't think the Premiership is really at the same level. I used to say that obviously the top four in our league could play against anybody. But right now I think Spain has the best of the top four. We'll see. I think either Madrid could win their ties, and certainly, you know, bring another Champions League trophy back to La Liga. The other point I want to talk about is top four. Are we going to make it? The way Liverpool's playing right now, and the way Arsenal's playing right now, I don't worry about Spurs so much, but I'm concerned. And we have very difficult games going on that we have to win, and we have to basically win. The way our away form has been so bad that we have to win every time at home. At least try to get a draw on the road, but we have to go to Liverpool. We got to go to Chelsea. Now I think we could actually beat Chelsea, but the way Liverpool's playing right now, I think they might really put us to the sword at Anfield. So we'll have to see on that. Obviously, the FA Cup is coming up against Arsenal, and until yesterday, I thought it was going to be kind of hard, but it's still Arsenal. I think that we have, you know, the mind frame over them. I think that they won't crumble, but if we score early against them at Old Trafford, I think that we'll win. Right now, I'd say I still think it's going to be Chelsea, and then City. I'm not sure. I think Liverpool's going to play third. I think that Liverpool's going to end up being the top four, and I think that we're going to be fighting against Arsenal for fourth. Liverpool's are scary when they get going. The way they pass the ball fast around. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Of course, maybe in future videos I'll talk about the relegation battle. Aston Villa and other teams might be going down. Right now, I'm going to give you my team. I'm going to put in against Sunderland. We're going to put in David De Gea, obviously. Although I think at some point Valdez needs to get a game. I don't know what's going on with Raphael, but I think Raphael should be on the left back. Smalling and Rojo, center backs, and right back has to be Shaw. I think Shaw is getting better. He's still in 19, 20. Good Lord, he's going to be a great player. I'm going for 4-4-2 now. I think we kind of look good when we go to one up front, but now that Wilson is apparently out and our VP has got an injury, I'm going to have to say Falcao's going to have to play, and Rooney's going to be up there with him. So I'm going to put Valencia in front of Raphael. I think they play well together. They both can bomb down. They back each other up. Of course, will Raphael ever play? I don't know. Next to him, should be Andy Herrera, and then Blind, and then Young should be on the other side. He's played the best of the previous incarnation of our players, and he needs to play. And up front, I'm putting Rooney just a little bit behind Falcao. I don't know. I just don't know if we're going to be fast enough. And somewhere I want to get Mata back in. Fellaini maybe can come on if we're chasing a goal later on. But we should be able to do what we need to do against Sunderland. As far as Sunderland, we all know there's a couple players we have to be concerned of. If Defoe plays, obviously he can throw or he can score, so he's a threat. And of course, I always like to see O'Shea come back home, and all those goals are the goals he did against Liverpool, and at the end, in my mind, he's still always going to be a Manchester United player. So I say 4-4-2. I think we're going to go the diamond again, and that means that Di Maria is going to play. And as you know, I didn't put him in my team. I just not really sure what his deal is. Obviously, he's quality, but this is an old Premier League game. We have to get these 3 points. So obviously, he'd be in the bench along with probably McNair or Jones and Valdez and whoever else is normally the bench, Mata, of course. And so I'm going to say we should win, and I think it'll be 2-0 or 2-0. I think we'll pretty much have the game won at halftime, and as we've been doing over the last 2 years, 3 years, we kind of get our foot off the table. I don't want it to be like some of the other home games where we have 3 or 4 goals, and you look at it in the paper, it says, oh, that looked like we played well. And we didn't really play that well, but we got those goals. So basically that's it. Until I understand how to do more videos, I can only really talk about 15 minutes. And if you have want to discuss this with me, please put your comments in the comments, and I'll look at them. You can follow me. I believe on Twitter I'm Manu Fanatic 99 and my name is Jamie Lachine, so you'll see that when it comes up. Or you can subscribe to this channel. Before, I got about 90 minutes, 90 seconds. When I first had my name, people gave me shit because I have Manu in it, and that's a bad thing, Manu, like manure and all that stuff. And I tried to explain it online about, I was told when I was younger from a guy that played for City, Rodney Marsh, and he talked about playing against Manu. And that's where I got it from. He played for Tampa Bay Rays. And I've talked to several other former players that have used that name. And even though people want to yell at me, or people that use that name, I saw it happen on TV the other day. Somebody said, you can't say Manu, but whatever. It's just a game, or a name. It doesn't deal with anything about our legacy, the greatest team in the world. So, till next time, hopefully I'll have a review after the game. You all guys have a great week, and Saturday at 3 p.m. in Old Trafford. Have a good day.